and welcome to Stampy's Funland. In today's episode, we are going to be playing Pig Pong, but we're kind of not playing Pig Pong as well, because Pig Pong is kind of no longer Pig Pong. So the way this game used to work was the idea it was supposed to be as accurate a recreation of Pong that I could do inside of Minecraft, and you would be in a pig in a minecart and you'll be bouncing back and forward. There would be a minecart whizzing into the middle. It'll get jumbled up here by these tracks, and basically you need to keep it in the game. It still works like that, but now you don't need the pigs. In fact, it doesn't work with the pigs, because if there's a pig in a minecart, it basically just goes back and forth by itself and you can't control it, where it used to be a case that the only way you could do it is with a pig. So now it is Pigless Pong, because the pigs are going to be sitting outside here. I guess we can jump on them just for old time's sake, but sadly they are no longer required for the game. They can have a long-deserved retirement. Retirement and relax outside of the game while Fizzy and myself go and play it instead. So yeah, basically just explain the rules. You serve it by just placing down a minecart, and then when you go past it, it will knock it to their side. Anytime it kind of gets on the track on your side, that's the point for the other person. We're going to do first to score 7 points, which I know is a weird score to go for, but I was in between whether to do 5 points or 10 points. I thought 10 might be too long, 5 not long enough, so 7 points it is for today. Right, we'll begin in 3, 2, 1, and go. And the rounds can be really, really fast. So one of the big differences, I guess, between this Pong and normal Pong is that, oh no, that was awful. You got to see where it's coming. You got to react quicker than I did. You got to plan ahead. Oh, I got to keep the score. That's a point for Fizzy. Yeah, so one of the big differences is that you can hit the minecart, and then it can end up going straight back to your side, rather than just like that, rather than it always going to the other person. So, oh no! Another point to Fizzy. So it means that you can serve the minecart, but that's no real advantage for you, because it might end up just coming straight back in your direction as that one did. So that's 2 points for Fizzy and 0 points for me. And yes, so the best thing to have happen is for it to go straight down the middle of the other person's side, because it's much harder to hit it when it's in the middle, because when you're against the wall, you're like I am now, you're kind of locked in against the wall, but when it's in the middle, you need to time it perfectly in order to be able to knock it. But it's also kind of good to kind of start drifting a little bit early, I think, just to kind of be ready to react to whatever side it's going to end up going in. And oh no, I was so close. Maybe it's not best to do that. So this is my first time playing this game on the Xbox One, and the minecart seems to move faster than it did on the 360. So maybe taking out some power rails might be a good idea. It's making it really harder, but it kind of makes it way more tense. And oh, look at this. Sometimes it just goes back and forth, and it's really easy. Hello, Fizzy. We're just waving to each other as it bounces back and forth. But I know randomly it's going to end up not going in this straight line, and it's going to whiz off somewhere else. We just need to be ready for when that happens. But for now, it's just going back and forth. And so, of course, the way you arrange all of the tracks underground. So what it is basically there's, oh, no. Ooh, just. Basically, there's a bunch of, oh, in the middle. Oh, that was so close. I so nearly got that one. Yeah, there's a minecart whizzing around underneath here, and then just a bunch of redstone torches that are switching these, and changing the speed that minecart's going around, and also the direction that it's going around in can really kind of change the way the game ends up playing. But this is awful. It's 4-1 to Fizzy. I was so close saving that one, though. I was so close, but I just missed it. And oh, came straight back to me. Always got to be ready for that. No, this side. And no, a second too late. It's definitely harder than it used to be. It definitely moves a lot faster on the Xbox One than it did on the 360. So you just got to be that bit quicker, or maybe just kind of predict a little bit ahead of time where it's going to end up, because it is now 6 points to 1. This is just dreadful for me, because one more point for Fizzy, and he's going to be the victor. Right, I need to do the world's most epic comeback ever. Right, let's go down on this side, and oh, no good. Game over. You won, Fizzy. You won. It was 7 points to 1. That was ridiculous. So, yeah, I think maybe either getting rid of some of the power rails or making just this track a little bit longer might make it a little bit better for the Xbox One. Just because there's some of those times where, like, unless I just got over to that side before, then there was no way I was going to block it. But I always like this game. I like the fact that it's kind of based on the actual Pong game, and it's kind of in the same kind of black and white styling and the big kind of player 1, player 2 above it. I did enjoy the fact that it was called Pig Pong and you had to be on pigs. And it's kind kind of a little bit sad that you don't need to be in pigs anymore, even though it's a little bit easier and makes it a little bit more sense not being on Pogs. On pigs. Let me just go and show you the redstone quickly, just in case you didn't see the video where I built it. So this is all it is. Basically, a minecart spinning around in a circle very, very quickly. Every time it goes over one of these, it goes and switches the track. So it's really, really easy to build as well. So yeah, if you are kind of thinking of something to add to your worlds, maybe adding a bit of pig, or in this case, Pigless Pong to your world might be something fun for you and your friends to play with. But sadly, that is going to be the end of this episode of Stampy's Funland. There will be more coming up soon where we will continue to make our way through all of my mini games in the Funland. But for now, I want to thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you all later. Bye!